What happens when a cyber attack doesn't just steal data, but stops an entire production line? That's the challenge of OT security. In this video, we'll test your knowledge with 5 realistic Fortinet NSEI OT Security 7.6 architect questions and explain why each answer matters in the real world. Let's see if you're ready to think like an OT security architect. Welcome to the Pass for Future channel. Today we're covering Fortinet NSE 1OT Security 7.6 Architect with 5 practical exam questions covering asset management, segmentation, industrial protocols, virtual patching and security monitoring. Don't just memorize the answers, understand the security decision behind them. Let's begin. Question 1. You need to enforce a stricter password policy for the IT admin group only within a single Active Directory domain. What do you use? A. Default Domain Policy GPO. B. Password Settings Object, PSOC. Local Security Policy D, replacing all OT devices with IT endpoints. Correct answer, B. Password Settings Object, PSO. Explanation: standard GPO password policies apply to the whole domain. To target specific users, groups in one domain, you must use fine-grained password policies via PSOs. Question 2. You have a 2-node Hyper-V cluster and need a quorum witness hosted in Azure with 0 on-premises hardware. What do you configure? A. File share witness. B. Disk witness. C. Cloud witness D. Allow every device. Correct answer, C. Cloud witness. Explanation: a cloud witness uses an Azure storage account as a tiebreaker. It's the best choice for branch offices to avoid maintaining an extra on-premises file server. Question 3. You must limit an HR folder to 50 gigabytes and send an email alert to IT when it hits 45 gigabytes 90%. Which feature does this? A. Storage replica. B. File Server Resource Manager, FSRM. Quotas C. DFS. Namespaces D. Changing the administrator password policy. Correct answer, B. File Server Resource Manager, FSRM quotas. Explanation: FSRM allows you to set storage quotas, hard or soft, and configure automated actions like email alerts when specific usage thresholds are reached. Question 4. You added a user to an on-premises AD group, but it hasn't synced to Microsoft Entra ID yet. What PowerShell command forces a quick sync of only the recent changes? A. Start ADS sync cycle, policy type initial. B. Start ADS sync cycle, policy type delta C. Remove security controls from the network D. Give the vulnerable device unrestricted internet access. Correct answer, B. Start AD sync cycle. Policy type delta explanation: A. Delta sync processes only recent changes quickly. An initial sync forces a full, time-consuming sync of the entire directory. Question 5. An Azure VM was accidentally infected with ransomware. You need to restore it to a specific point in time from 2 hours ago. Which service do you use? A. Azure Site Recovery. B. Azure Backup. C. Storage Replica D. Removing historical reports. Correct answer, B. Azure Backup. Explanation: Azure Backup creates point-in-time recovery points for VMs and files. Azure Site Recovery is for disaster recovery, failover to another region, not point-in-time restoration. How many did you get right? Drop AZ-802 and your score in the comments below. For more premium study guides and resources, make sure to visit pass4future.com. If this rapid-fire guide helped you, smash that like button, subscribe to Pass4Future for more IT certification guides, and share this with a friend who is prepping for their exam. Quick recap. Combine official study materials, hands-on labs, and scenario-based practice with Pass4Future. Earn the cert, level up your career, and master Windows Server. Thanks for watching Pass4Future, and I'll see you in the next video.